again. Another video. We have got some friends on with us today. Two different types of players, actually. Both of them are my friends. We've got our good old friend, you guys know him, our buddy, our pal, our guildmate, Evo, on. What's going on, brother? Yeah, definitely hear you. I don't know if it's loud enough.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Because I can't hear it. Oh, no, I do hear me.
Oh,
The music is very loud.
is it?
It's a little loud.
Okay, let's turn it down.
It's a little loud.
It's been a while since I've done that background music. All right, so what's up, man? How you doing?
Hi.
Hi. It's been a while since it's been a while since we've done a video. So sorry to everyone out there that subscribes. I know we've been lacking in some content here recently, but it's been a while since we've actually had Evo on as well, right?
Yeah, it's been a few weeks.
Yeah. So welcome back. Welcome back. So if you guys don't know, Evo used to do the Imps with me, the Imperial Military Podcast show, where we had started our free-to-play accounts together and went down the free-to-play path. Now, Evo is just doing his main account, so he's still playing the game, still playing Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, but he's just doing it on his main account. So talk about a little bit about that main account. Do you spend on the account? Are you completely free-to-play? Talk to us a little bit about that.
I'm basically free to play. I have spent on the account in the past. I have not for quite a while. Just been able to put more time into it since I'm down to one account now because, it was up to 3 or 4 at one point, and I don't even remember. But, just focusing on the account, and it's slightly higher level, so, I can focus more on just making it a good rounded account.
Nice. And then the other person we have on here is also a good friend of mine. I actually know him personally. Was able to convince him to start an account. He'd actually, in all fairness, had started an account at one point. Didn't really like what was going on with it. But now, I think with the new changes that they've done for new players, I think he's starting to enjoy it a little bit more. So we'll just call him Steep, a.k.a. Steep Mosquito. What's going on, man?
Hey.
So, talk about a little bit about your experience real quick. I know you're doing completely free to play. But talk about that first experience with there was older starting characters, and now we've done the update compared to what you're kind of experiencing right now.
Yeah, I mean, when you first convinced me to play, I guess it was like a year and a half ago now. Tried it out. Characters weren't really that ripping. They were, your basic starter characters.
Yeah.
I didn't really get into it, and so I kind of dropped off the face, started playing Raid instead. And then you told me how they had, mixed it up. So I don't know. I'm finding it a lot more interesting this time around. I've
Good.
stuck with it for probably a couple weeks now, I guess.
Yeah.
So still making progress.
Noob.
I am level 44. It's but I'm having fun so far.
Good. So I'll actually be going over that account that I started with him. Yes, I have started a 4th account. I know I'm crazy on bananas. But that new player experience that we have now is much different than what it used to be. And so I wanted to kind of showcase that for you guys out there in the galaxy and talk about that. So we'll actually go over that last. Now, this is actually going to be exciting because this is Steep's first actual kit reveal. So this will be new for him. Steep actually has quite a bit of good knowledge on the lore in Star Wars. Don't mention Snips. He hates her. I know it's ridiculous, guys. I know. But hopefully I didn't trigger him too much.
It's okay. He hates all children. It's okay.
That's true.
But this will be new for him. He's never really gone over a kit reveal and be able to tie it in with lore and how it works if it's true to the lore and what happens in Star Wars per se. What's up, DSP? How you doing? Another account? Oh boy, haha. Yes, another account. So, it is the official Side Chick account. As you guys know, before I did have a fourth account at one point called the Side Chick account. It wasn't really called the Side Chick account, but we just called it the Side Chick account. This one is actually Itachi's Side Chick account. So you guys will get to see that later on in the stream as we break down that new player content. So, but first things first, let's go ahead and get into. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, just washed my dog, and like all the pollen and stuff I just got off of him is ridiculous. But we're gonna get right into the information with Jedi Master Kenobi's final requirements were released yesterday, actually. So we're a day late. It's okay. But they did get released yesterday. We're going to talk about those requirements. Now, because Steep is in the early game, some of this stuff for him may seem very, very far away. However, I do know that Evo... What's up, Hotel Hero? Oh. Hotel Hero, FYI, is Steep.
You forgot already?
Yeah, I forgot. Completely forgot. Anyways, so they may seem very far off for Steep. However, I do know that Evo, when they announced this Galactic Legend, because he does not have a Galactic Legend yet on his main account. So he's been trying to decide of which way to go. But he seemed pretty excited about Jedi Master Kenobi. And just to explain Galactic Legends for like Steep, Galactic Legends essentially are the pinnacle of characters in this game. These are when these characters are at the height, the prime, if you will, somewhat the prime, but the height of their abilities, really. So we already have Supreme Leader Kylo Ren. We've got Galactic Legend Rey. Those were the first two.
So, I actually don't know this reference, so Steve's gonna have to help me out. But like, doesn't Goku have like a Super Saiyan level or something?
Just a few, yeah.
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Oh, there's just a few. Okay, I thought there was one because I was gonna say it's like the Galactic Legends are like the Super Saiyans of the game, I guess. But
it's like it's like going to Frieza's final form.
Yep, I understand that.
There you go.
You're speaking my language now.
There you go. DSP says JMK for first GL would be rough because of Relic 8. Yeah, man. But we all know how much Evo loves to hoard resources. I think he can do. He'll be okay with it.
Well, see, that's what I was gonna say. I was all about it until I realized just how difficult it is to get that one material. Because I've been willing to put some money towards them, but not at the rates and the drop chance that they are offering in order to get them.
Okay.
And it's difficult, man. Like, I can't find those pieces.
Yeah.
And we're just not downing that raid yet.
Yeah, that's very true. So so this is gonna be fun and interesting. But we'll go over the requirements. These are the last set of requirements for Steep. Let me finish going over these Galactic Legends. So you have Supreme Leader Kylo Ren and Rey, which I still right now believe Supreme Leader Kylo Ren by far is the best starting Galactic Legend you can go after, and holds true for a very long time. Right now he's still top cream of the crop for Galactic Legends. From an overall standpoint, from PvE content as far as the raids go to PvP content. So has the most damage output over in the new challenge raid, and in all the other raids. He has very high damage output. Very hard for defense to get through defense in your arena and grand arena. So and then we've got we had Sith Eternal Emperor, which I have unlocked on 2 accounts. And then Jedi Master Luke Skywalker, which I'm currently in progress for my main account. So, and so now U2s. This time they did something different. They're dropping one at a time. So first we're getting Jedi Master Kenobi. And so all of these characters typically require about 15, a total of 15 characters / ships.
They can't. Always 2 there are.
No more, no less.
No more, no less. All right. So that's kind of the breakdown of it. They wanted to give us some more time to kind of see how Jedi Master Kenobi works out in the wild and things like that. So let's get into it. So CG SB Crumb Mini. You guys have to explain the Mini because I have not been up on my stuff here lately like I usually am. I don't understand the Mini. I'm seeing a lot of people change their names with Mini and whatever their name is. So I know there was some Reddit post. Reddit post on it, but I didn't get a chance to go read the Reddit post. Anyways, hi, Holotable Heroes. Jedi Master Kenobi is coming to Galaxy of Heroes on June 16th. Check out the StarWars.com blog post for a sneak peek at his ultimate ability, and stay tuned to the forum for the release of his kit reveal and developer insights. Finally, we are announcing his third group of requirements early. So these are supposed to actually drop tomorrow. June 9th was the original post, but they did it early. So good luck and see you on the holotables. So Galactic Legends, Jedi Master Kenobi, Group 3 requirements. Now, I just want to say there are 2 characters on here that we got right. Everyone else, the other 3, I had no idea they would even go towards these. So the 2 we got right.
Are you sharing the content or?
Well, I'm not. It's been a while since I've streamed. You can tell. So here's the group 3. So 2 of these we got correct. When group 2 came out, we said Cody and Grandmaster Yoda. I predicted Yoda would be a Relic 8, and we were right there. So here we go. Cad Bane, Relic 5. Cody, Relic 5. Jango Fett, Relic 7. Shak T, Relic 7. And Grandmaster Yoda, Relic 8. Now.
So I missed group 2. Are there 8s in group 2?
No 8s in group 2.
So it's just, as of right now, it's just...
It's just Grandmaster Yoda and General Kenobi. Needed at Relic 8. Yeah.
Okay.
So all in all, these really aren't that bad of requirements, to be completely honest with you. Cad Bane. Cad Bane has a ship. That ship is needed to unlock Han's Millennium Falcon. It's also needed for as you're grinding out the finalizer for Supreme Leader Kylo Ren, which is a capital ship. So good ship to have. Cody Relic 5. Cody's needed over in light side territory battles on a special mission with General Kenobi and Clone Sergeant. And Clone Sergeant is also part of the requirements. So this is going to help you with your light side territory battles with going after Jedi Master Kenobi. Jango Fett Relic 7. I don't think anyone is going to be mad at a Relic 7 Jango Fett. Jango Fett, when he came in for Bounty Hunters, was quite good, to be completely honest with you, and still is one of the preferred leads over in Grand Arena. And if you're still using him in Territory Wars for defense, there as well for Bounty Hunter lead. So Jango Fett, Relic 7, not a problem there. Unfortunately, he doesn't have a ship or anything like that, however, but can be used since he is a Bounty Hunter in order to get original trilogy Chewbacca, who's an absolute beast with CLS, Commander Luke Skywalker. And then we got Shak T Relic 7, and as you guys know, Shak T is the babysitter of clones. Her leadership just helps clones out so much up until you get gas. And then she kind of, not too sure where to take her. The nice thing is we just got Bad Batch. And what's up, Flav? How's it going, brother? We just got Bad Batch, and they do have a leader. And right now it seems like they're doing really well there with the leadership. But Shak T with the 501st over in Challenge Pit. This is a big thing. I know right now it's a focus for my guild. I'm currently working on these teams with Shak T. I just got her to Relic 5. So taking her up 2 more relics is not a bad thing there. Also needed in light side territory battles for Geonosis. And as you guys know how challenging light side territory battles Geonosis is, having Shakti is going to be a huge help at relic 7. And then finally, our buddy, our pal, that good old green monster, Grandmaster Yoda at relic 8. You will never regret relicking Grandmaster Yoda. This man hits like a truck. He bounces all around the screen. It's just
So
fun to watch. It's so hard.
It's my favorite. It's my favorite part of that movie when he's like all bouncing around with his lightsaber.
Just ditches the cane and just starts bouncing around Count Dooku.
Yeah.
But
Not needed. My cane is.
But yeah, you're not going to regret relegating Grandmaster Yoda. The amount of Jedi that are needed over in light side territory battles, Geonosis, you're starting to see a theme here. This is going to help tremendously. And the fact that he's Galactic Republic on those tiers, he gets to hit any of the stacked units twice. So like BB-1 or B2 Super Battle Droid.
Is that why? I've never looked at that. I just accepted it as something that happened and enjoyed it.
Yep.
Never actually read the why behind it.
All Galactic Republic. So this is actually a very satisfying group here, to be honest with you. I don't see. I mean, you can argue Cody and Cad Bane, but they're only relic 5, so it's not like you're taking them up crazy to relic 7. So I don't think these are bad requirements overall. And let's look at the overall. Speaking of requirements, let's look at the overall requirements real quick.
Yeah, even when you were saying like Cad Bane with his ship, I was kind of like, eh.
Yeah,
I mean, really, his ship doesn't need to be that buffed in order to get that to get MILF.
Yeah,
but
no,
I mean, like exactly like you said, like relic 5 is obtainable 100%.
And it does some good things over in ships. So let's look at the rest of these prereqs. So we got General Kenobi. So the first wave, if you guys don't remember, we have General Kenobi at relic 8. General Kenobi's ship, the Negotiator, at 6 stars. Mace Windu at relic 3. And you may think, really, Mace Windu? But again, Mace Windu babysits Galactic Republic ships up until you can get the Negotiator. So again, not a bad... not too bad of a relic. He's absolute trash right now when it comes to PvP or any other content like that outside of ships.
He's a filler for your territory battles.
Yeah, he's a filler for TB, for Grand Arena and things like that. Then we got Ayla Secura at relic 3, which I'm actually seeing that a lot of people actually use Ayla now, even before this started coming out. Over in some Galactic Republic teams with Padme and things like that. So you're not going to regret necessarily any of those. Bo-Katan Craze. Now, this is the only one that's kind of like, I don't know. Right now, the Mandalorian faction sucks. It's trash. Let's be honest. So there's some promise there. We got some potential that might be better as we continue on with the seasons of the Mandalorian. Maybe we get some more Mandos that will actually help bring that faction together. But right now, as it sits, it's not a very strong faction. So Bo-Katan, you see some potential there with her, but right now, we're not really seeing anything big with her. So Relic 5, this may be the one that kind of upsets people. Now, the second set, since Evo missed these, was Qui-Gon Jinn at Relic 3. Again,
Quiggy J.
Yeah, Quiggy J. Not a bad relic to take him at. Very integral to Jedi Master Kenobi's overall story from a lore perspective, as he was Kenobi's master. He trained Kenobi. IG-100 Magna Guard. Now, we see this guy all the time, Relic 5, throughout the Clone Wars animated series. You see him in, I'm pretty sure we see him quite a bit in the actual movies as well, in the prequels. So this kind of makes sense as well. And the big thing, though, with this is that he goes into General Grievous teams quite nicely. So you will not regret putting Relic 5 on IG-100 Magna Guard. We got Clone Sergeant Phase 1
Pretty sure
Relic
mine's
5.
already there.
Clone Sergeant Phase 1. Now, Clone Sergeant Phase 1 also has a ship which is actually really decent. He has to be at Relic 5. But, again, he's used in a special battle in territory battles for light side Geonosis, along with General Kenobi. So, taking him to Relic 5, you're not going to regret. Light side territory battles is very hard, even for some higher end guilds. It's a rough territory battle. That's all I can say. Now, this is the one that kind of got everyone, was Wat Tambor at Relic 7. Now, on the flip side, Geonosis Territory Battle Dark Side is not as challenging as Light Side Geonosis Territory Battle. And the Wat Tambor mission requires Geos. And Geos, by far, are a fantastic defensive team over there in Grand Arena. You're going to see it in Territory Wars all the time, in Territory War plans. And so this one's a little bit more obtainable. I'm glad they didn't put in Cam as a requirement. They could have, but I'm so glad they didn't. It would have really isolated the community there. But Wat Tambor, definitely very obtainable for majority of players out there. Mine's already at 7 stars, Gear 12, on its way to Relics. So that one, I don't think anyone's going to complain about. Wat Tambor is used as one of the biggest plug-and-play characters in this game, along with Grand Admiral Thrawn. So he's just going to be able to fit in pretty much almost any team. You can put him on pretty much all the Galactic Legend teams. He helps characters like Sith Eternal.
I get it. He's part robot, so you can plug him in to any team. I get it.
There it is. So that one, no one's really complaining about that. Does find it Relic 5, but taking him up to Relic 7 just gives you some extra bonuses there, health, speed, and things of that nature. General Grievous. We all know Kenobi was hunting General Grievous throughout the Clone Wars. So General Grievous at Relic 7, lovely. General Grievous is another great character here in the game. You'll see him on defense a lot in Grand Arena. Taking him to Relic 7, I can tell you right now, Relic 7 General Grievouses are no joke. Great one there. Rick, what's going on, man? All right.
By the way, that's how you know that the Star Wars movies are fantasy. Because if it were real life, he wouldn't have spent that much time hunting Grievous. He could have just tracked him by his asthmatic medicine purchases.
So obviously we just got these. They haven't done the update yet in the game, so you can actually see the rest of the requirements. But that's where we're at. Now, with that being said, Evo. So we now have a total of 5 Galactic Legends. I know you said it's been hard trying to get those Relic 8 materials.
Yeah.
What are you thinking for your account?
I don't know. I mean, so what really draws me to this more than anything else is one, I've already got like a lot of the base characters semi-geared or in line. Like there's only like maybe 1 or 2 characters that I'd have to actually farm. So that's one point in its favor.
Yeah.
The other thing is, I mean, almost like half the guys that you were reading through were like, "Oh, this will help you in light side Geonosis and territory battles," and I need all the help in light side Geonosis and territory battles that I can get. So that's a big one for me. And then also, the downside, like you said, is I just don't know how to obtain those parts. I don't know.
Yeah.
What to do. So
yeah. So I mean, those parts can definitely get a little expensive. I think they're like $50 for those packs.
Well, I think it's like 30, but
is that what it is?
So
okay.
I'm sorry for the ones that I've seen. I may not have seen the ones that you're thinking of, but for the ones I've seen, I think it's like 30, but it's for a chance, and you don't know how many you're getting. So that uncertainty is not worth it for me.
Yeah, those. No, there's one that I think is around $50, maybe $100. I can't remember, but it's like the full piece. Like if you were gonna do one Relic 8 and that one piece that you can only get in Challenge Pit Raid, right? It gives you enough to do one full Relic 8, I think is what it is. as opposed to the chances. And I think it's like 50 or $100. It doesn't come along very often, so it's rare that they put it out there, but it does come along. I'm sure we're going to see a increase in that, so that they can kind of push this character. Most of these requirements people have, and they've had for a while. As far as them being unlocked 7 stars, gear 12, maybe relict, just depending, you know. A lot of them are going to be relics just because of, you know, it's Grandmaster Yoda, it's General Kenobi, it's Grievous. A lot of people have those characters relic already. All right. Steep. After hearing, what's up, Jason Pazzarelli? I didn't miss you, bud. How you doing, man? Steep. So obviously you're in the beginning stages of the game. Hearing those requirements, what do you think?
I think I have a lot of catching up to do.
You have a lot of catching up to do. Yeah. I mean, on that account, we have some catching up to do. I'll be going over mine here shortly, but you're absolutely right. All right, so we're gonna get in the kit reveal. Now, this is gonna be Steep's first kit reveal. Evo and I have done tons of kit reveals. I love doing kit reveals with Evo because Evo doesn't pay attention to the forums. So he literally waits for me to make videos on kit reveals.
Yeah.
And then typically he's on.
So
Rick said
videos are full.
that's what the videos are for. Rick said they're $50, but you need 2, so $100 total. There you go. Those packs.
Yeah, that's a little pricey. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Dark
We'll
Lord
see.
of the Jedi. What's up, brother? So we're gonna get into Jedi Master Kenobi Galactic Legend kit reveal. So this is gonna be your first one. And here we're gonna learn about all the abilities, what they do. We're gonna see some of those abilities and things like that. So this is gonna be pretty exciting. We'll also go back since they have a video of the actual ultimate being activated, and we'll go in and take a look at that as well. So here we go. Jedi Master Kenobi, Galactic Legend, Light Side Attacker Leader, Galactic Republic Jedi. He has the Jedi tag. That scares me. There's a lot of synergy in Jedi
Yeah,
tag.
I mean, you can't have a Kenobi without the Jedi tag.
I know. They could have switched it up.
He's never not a Jedi.
What would they have switched it to?
Jedi Council. They could have done Jedi Council, so it doesn't specifically fit in Jedi.
Yes. Is that pre-existing one?
No, it's not. They could have created a new
Oh,
tag,
okay.
and it's. I feel like it's needed.
They have created a couple tags over the last year, so
Yeah,
Gotcha.
which I think is needed. Like you have a Jedi Council in this game. Pretty much all the almost all the all the Galactic Republic Jedi in this game are council members. Kai-Dai Mundi, Mace Windu, Kit Fisto. Like they're
Shakti.
Shakti. They're all council members. They could have definitely done that, but they didn't. They made them Jedi. That means Jedi are going to be broken here for a little while. I feel like that's scary. Okay. Highlights: Ultimate boost allies mastery and allows Jedi Master Kenobi to attain the high ground buff. Yes. Yes. I have the high ground. I have the high ground. All right. Galactic Republic leader, because we needed another one of those. Can apply damage immunity to target Galactic Republic ally and resets their cooldowns. Holy crap. I feel like he has too many tags here. I know he's all these tags. Galactic Republic, he's Jedi, whatever.
he's like a NASCAR driver. Got all the tags on his car there.
Yeah. Allows light side allies to boost Jedi Master Kenobi's mastery by a % of theirs when targeting him. He can share his when targeting another Galactic Republic or light side unaligned Force user ally. Very specific there, considering they just added this tag into the game. Light side unaligned Force user. And as you guys all know, we're now into the second galactic. What is it? What is it? It's not war. It's what's the new one? I'm drawing a blank. It's not Galactic Challenge. Conquest. Galactic Conquest. We're now in the second Galactic Conquest. If you're doing hard modes and you're able to knock out everything plus the buying of Commander Ahsoka Tano, Commander Ahsoka Tano.
What do you mean second?
Second
this month?
That has Commander Ahsoka Tano in it. So
okay.
We just passed one. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, we just passed one. And then this is the second one that just started. So
like it's a second phase or something.
No, it's the second, like, not phase. Like the first one already ended. Yeah, the first one already ended.
So that's why I'm confused. Like, did the first one have multiple phases within it?
No, it's just the regular conquest. Not the
this
challenge.
is like the fourth conquest.
Yes, but the first one had. Okay, so you've missed some videos. So the first one,
Okay.
the rewards were Razor Crest, right?
The rewards were what?
Razor Crest.
Yeah.
The Mandalorian ship. Okay, so they're phasing out Razor Crest. Now the rewards for the chest are Commander Ahsoka Tano.
Okay, but there were multiple conquests for Razor Quest.
Yes. So this is the second conquest where we have Commander Ahsoka Tano rewards.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I was confused.
Yeah. They were saying it's going to take like 3 months of doing hard conquests to get her completely unlocked. And that's with hitting everything, buying her through the little vendors and everything. But it's just funny that they specifically put in light side unaligned force user ally. Maybe this helps out Visa Mars. Maybe we see some use out of Visa Mars out of this. Because some of the other characters that are shown here in synergies are already used in teams. But we've got General Skywalker, Gas. He has his own team, so I don't see him being used with Jedi Master Kenobi except for in a regular arena. But speaking of Grand Arena and things like Territory Wars, he's probably not going to be used in this team. Grandmaster Yoda. Grandmaster Yoda is already used in Jedi. Jedi Knight Revan teams, or with Jedi Master Luke teams. Jason, are you not doing Conquest? I am. I'm just a day behind. So I will be doing it. It doesn't only take 3 conquests if you buy the charge. They said 3 months worth of conquest. So if they mean just 3 conquests, at the time we assumed it was 3 months worth or 3 conquests because they said they were only going to do 1 a month, and here we are. We got 2 in 1 month. So I don't know. That's a good lore. That's a good question, Dark Lord of the Jedi. Yeah. So Grandmaster Yoda is using Jedi Knight, or not Jedi Knight, Jedi Master Luke Skywalker teams. As well as Jedi Knight Revan teams. So just kind of, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Kaidai Mundi. Now, this guy doesn't necessarily have a place, and maybe this is going to be the best place for him in Jedi Master Kenobi. But we do see Kaidai Mundi used in quite a few different teams right now as far as Jedi are concerned. But he is hard to get because he is a reward from light side Geonosis territory battles. Then we got my man's General Kenobi. General Kenobi.
Ken.
Yeah, good old Jinken. Now, Jinken's using quite a few different teams. He's used in a Galactic Republic team with Padme. He can be seen in Jedi. So he's usually in a Galactic Republic or Jedi team. So we'll see where he ends up falling after Jedi Master Kenobi comes out. He is a tank as opposed to an attacker, which this Kenobi is an attacker. So it'd be interesting to see what happens. Jason says, right now my guildmates have 110 shards. Holy moly. All right, so let's get into it. We're now Jedi Master that provides damage and support through a diverse set of abilities. All right, so basic number 1, Ardent Blade Work. Let's take a look at this animation. Okay. That good old Kenobi slash right there. That's nice to see. All right, what does it say? It's final. All of these will be Zetas. Galactic Legends, every single one of their abilities are Zetas. So let's just go ahead and get that out of the way. Deal physical damage to target enemy, and if the target was dark side, inflict ability block for 1 turn. Excludes Galactic Legends. The weakest light side ally without defense penetration up gains it for 2 turns. If this ability is used during Jedi Master Kenobi's turn, he gains 9% ultimate charge. Okay, as you guys know, the ultimates have to charge up for each one of these Galactic Legends. So this looks like a way to actually charge up that ultimate. They all charge in different ways. So with using this, he's going to gain 9% charge towards his ultimate. All right. So a couple things here is if it's dark side, if he's targeting dark side, he's inflicting ability block for 1 turn, which is nice. Dark Lord said, I just checked the forums and it said should take 3 hard conquests with a max crate and buying her shards. Okay, there you go. So it's going to be 3 hard conquests. You have to be able to max out the crate and buy all of her shards.
So 6 for me. Got it.
Yeah, but here's the thing. After that 3rd one, they're going to introduce a new character. So you'll have to get her through buying her through the whatever they're called, the vendors.
27 for me. Got it.
So anyways, but the weakest light side ally that you have without defense penetration up gains it for 2 turns. So that means they're going to hit a little bit harder. They're going to be able to get through any defense that your opponent's going to have on their character. So that's nice to have. Special 1. I will do what?
What you're saying is you don't want Kenobi as your neighbor because he's going to penetrate defense.
Yeah. He'll penetrate that fence.
Gonna have to be buying new ones all the time.
He's a Phantom Menace compared from what we saw on that meme, right?
Oh my god.
All right, Special 1 has a cooldown of
Hacking
2.
off all the tree limbs.
Oh my gosh. Special number 1. I will do what I must with a cooldown of 2. When does he say that? I will do what I must. Come on, you two guys are the movie guys.
Well, I mean, Evo's gonna be better with the quotes. Come on.
I'm pretty sure it's when Anakin is like talking to him about.
During the
I don't know
final confrontation on Mustafar.
Like Anakin's trying to say no. See, I don't know. That's a different one. You can't throw it at me. Trying to kill birds.
I think.
Coming to a spot.
Isn't that during the conversation where he's like, only a Sith deals in absolutes?
Maybe.
Yeah, I think it's during the final showdown on. I'm pretty sure that planet's Mustafar. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, that's Mustafar against Anakin, or Lord Vader at that time. No longer Anakin.
Yeah, at that time it would have been Lord Vader.
Yeah. So, but anyways, I mean, this is. I mean, I like this. He's calling some Jedi to assist here. He's doing some flipping himself. Trying to keep up with that green monster, Grandmaster Yoda. Let's see what this says. So, final text: deal physical damage to target enemy and inflict vulnerable and healing immunity for 2 turns, which can't be dispelled or resisted. Call target light side ally to assist, dealing 50% more damage. If Jedi Master Kenobi was selected, he is not called to assist and instead gains 12% ultimate charge. Double if he is the leader. And this ability deals 50% more damage on subsequent uses, stacking max 10 stacks. So what is that, up to 500% more damage? No, that's not right. Is that right? Yeah. 50 times.
That's
10.
right.
Yeah. So up to 500%. Jesus. More damage. That's ridiculous. If you target himself as
vulnerable and healing immunity?
Plus
that seems
inflicting
kinda broken.
vulnerable and healing immunity for 2 turns. You can choose to call target light side ally to assist, dealing 50% more damage, or himself. If he's selected, he is not called to assist and instead gains 12% ultimate charge. Doubled if he's a leader, which he probably will be. So that's 24% ultimate charge. So we got 24% here. You'll probably be calling himself, and he'll be in the leader, plus an additional 9 there. So that's already 33% ultimate charge you can get pretty quickly. Where's the slowdown here? All right, this is looking a little scary. All right.
I just looked it up. It's right after Vader, I guess, like strangles Padme, and it's as Kenobi is drawing his lightsaber, is when he says.
Yeah.
There we go. Steep with the point. All right, so what do you guys think about this? Not everyone talk at one time.
I think it was all a little excessive. I think he could have talked Vader down. But, you know.
So yeah,
That's just me.
the ability. What about that?
I don't recall seeing him flip in the movie, so I'm not sure why they added
He
that,
flips.
but I'm not opposed to it.
Oh, he does.
He flips a lot in the movie.
Yeah. When
Really?
he,
Yeah.
Hello there, General Kenobi.
Mhm.
That's in that movie. Because that's the last movie, right? Yeah. But yeah, he flips on that, flipping down from like the rafters into the middle of the drone army.
Yeah, okay, that's different.
No, there's at least one flip on
that's-
Mustafar.
And then,
That's more of a
When they're in the
stylized
control
dive.
but like this picture right here
that's
was
not a flip in the heat of battle.
no, but he does it up against Lord Vader. This flip, like this picture, looks like the Lord Vader flip in like coming down on him. Am I wrong? It's the movie.
It looks like
I
the
agree.
Vader flip. Like,
Okay. Oh.
well, I guess Vader didn't flip. I don't know. Anyway,
Anyways, but
seems like a lot. I don't know.
yeah, we're getting into semantics here. But what this ability does, how do you feel about this? This seems like a quick charge up for the ultimate charge, for one. Two, this stacking 50% damage up to 10 stacks. That's additional 500% damage.
That's all. Oh.
Yeah, I stand by my original statement. That seems broken as hell.
It does. It does seem broken. Granted, going up against other galactic legends, as we know, is no cakewalk. So we'll see how this stacks up. Again, we got to see how it does in the wild. It seems broken right now. We'll see what happens. All right, let's move on. I love this. Hello there. Special number 2, cooldown of 5. It's called Hello There. It's a good old Kenobi classic pose right here. Getting ready for battle. Bringing the lightsaber up. Hello there. General Kenobi. That scene just plays in my head all the time. Final text. Light side allies recover 40% health and protection and gain foresight and tenacity up for 3 turns. Galactic Republic and light side unaligned force user allies gain protection up 20% for 2 turns. Target other Galactic Republic ally gains damage immunity for 1 turn. Jesus. Which can't be dispelled, and their cooldowns are reset. Excludes granted abilities. What's considered a granted ability? Jedi Master Kenobi gains 1% ultimate charge, max 30%. So this one maxes out at 30% ultimate charge for each buff on all. Holy crap! For all light side allies, as we know, Jedi can get ridiculous with buffs. So much so they had to add a button in the game for it. Thank you, Jedi Knight Revan. They did. They had to add a button to consolidate the amount of buffs because of Jedi Knight Revan mirror matches. True story. So this is cool. This is recovering 40% health for all allies, light side allies, and protection. So 40% health plus 40% protection. Foresight and tenacity up for 3 turns. So helping to evade for 3 turns. Holy moly. As well as resist debuffs for 3 turns. Galactic Republic and Light Side unaligned Force user allies also gain protection up 20% for 2 turns. So not only do they get 40% health and protection, they're also going to get a protection up buff, 20% up for 2 turns as well. And then target other Galactic Republic ally gains damage immunity for 1 turn, which can't be dispelled, and their cooldowns are reset. That seems ridiculous. And then he's going to get up to, it'll probably be pretty quick, max of 30% ultimate charge for each buff on, well, gains 1% ultimate charge. It caps out at 30% for each buff on all light side allies. At least they capped it, because that could have been a really quick ultimate charge.
So I got a noob question for you.
Yeah.
7.
So we're looking at this right now, and the first thing that comes to my mind, I'm wondering, like, when the other Galactic Legends came out, like, were there balance patches afterwards, or were they just like full steam ahead? We're doing this.
So the Galactic Legends balance themselves out. So, like I said, the Galactic Legends right now are the top. There's nothing that really tops them. Now, granted, there's been counters found to be able to go up against them with very specific mod sets and things like that. But for the most part, they're the top. They're the top of everything as far as when it comes to PvP. But between the 4 that we currently have, each can beat is a hard counter to one, and a soft counter to another. So it's kind of a rock paper scissors type of thing once you get into Galactic Legends.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So there is a balancing there, but it's with Galactic Legends. The whole point is that the Galactic Legends, these are their final forms. You know, these characters that. You know, like Visa Mar is a cool character, but she shouldn't be beating Jedi Master Kenobi or Jedi Master Luke Skywalker or Sith Eternal Emperor, or, you know, the dyad in the Force with Supreme Leader Kylo Ren and Galactic Legend Rey. Those things just shouldn't happen. Like, she shouldn't be that strong. So yes, there are some balancing that happens. We definitely saw it with the first 2, with Kylo and Rey, to where they messed with their kits and did some reworks and or touch-ups to their kits to change some things. But yeah,
Gotcha.
they're supposed to be overpowered.
I mean, that's the mark they were aiming for. Definitely seems like they achieved it.
So once you get into relics, you'll kind of realize, Steep, that like relicing characters takes a lot, and then take them up into the various relic numbers. So up to relic 5, 6, 7, 8 also takes a lot. So you have to have something. You're requiring 15 requirements that just for you to go actually play the event. That you have to have these 15 requirements of characters relicked in order to go play the event. So it's got to be a good character. It can't be just some willy-nilly like legendary caliber character. They got to be dope.
Fair enough.
Yeah. All right. So his leadership is called Harmonious Will. Final text. All light side allies have plus 25% mastery. And so mastery is Steep is has to do with relics. So
Okay.
just gonna keep that in mind. You'll see a mastery when you start relicing characters and stuff like that. Plus 30 speed. As you know, raid speed is king even in this game. And plus 25% max health. Galactic Republic allies gain protection up 75%, which can't be dispelled for 4 turns. That's a lot. While Jedi Master Kenobi has the high ground, light side allies take 20% less damage. Ignore taunt. resist all debuffs, and Jedi Master Kenobi is called to assist when a Galactic Republic ally uses an ability during their turn. What? Alright, we just got to pause right here. So when he has the high ground, light side allies take 20% less damage. Ignore taunt. Resist all debuffs. And he is called to assist when a Galactic Republic ally uses an ability. Evo?
Fighting a big moth right now.
Is it Mothra?
Fighting
No.
a big moth?
Well, I'm disappointed.
This guy, he's on the WoW. Usually we get much better reactions from
The
Evo.
wow. The wow. Is that like saying I'm on the line? Right now?
That's fun.
I'm playing the wow on the line.
Yeah. But this is actually pretty big. 20% less damage. Not quite damage immunity, but receiving 20% less damage is pretty big. Ignoring taunt. So he's going to be able to get around any of those pre-taunting or consistent nagging taunts from Wat Tambor and things like that. Resisting debuffs is pretty big for Jedi right now. As we know, Sith Eternal can just...
The whole team. Ignores taunt.
Yes, the entire team gets these.
Nice.
And then Kenobi Jedi Master Kenobi is called to assist when a Galactic Republic ally uses an ability during their turn. This kind of reminds me of General Kenobi. He does a little bit of this with special abilities from Galactic Republic allies.
Here's my question. When he's assisting, he's using his basic, correct? And isn't his basic the one that's stacking all of his
Ultimate? Yes.
Galactic Legend juice?
Yep. Sure is. All right,
Yeah.
He's got a lot more here, so let's see if we get through the rest of this. At the start of battle, if all allies are light side, Galactic Republic allies can't be critically hit while they have protection up. And how much does he give at the beginning? 75% can't be dispelled. So he gets protection up for 4 turns at the start of the battle. Huh. So as long as the start of battle, if all allies are light side, Galactic Republic allies can't be critically hit while they have protection up. Wow, that's huge. Not being able to critically hit them, that's pretty huge. Huge. Galactic Republic tanks gain taunt for 2 turns at the start of each encounter if they did not have it. And when they lose taunt, they gain it for 2 turns if they have protection but did not have taunt. Wow. So he gives taunt throughout his protection throughout his kit. This is going to allow characters like General Kenobi to pre-taunt, give them a pre-taunt at the beginning of the encounter. And then whenever they lose taunt, if they have protection, they're gonna continue to have taunt essentially. Interesting. At the start of the battle, if all allies are Galactic Republic or light side unaligned force users, the first time another ally reaches 1% health, they dispel all debuffs on themselves, recover 50% health and protection, and gain protection up 50% for 2 turns. So this is very like Jedi Knight Revan reminiscent. You kill a Jedi, they revive the first time. So this seems like it's only one. It's not all. So the first one that does it recovers 50%.
Yeah, which
health.
is how it works with Revan.
Yep, same way it works with Revan. So we're pretty used to that. Whenever another light side ally uses a basic ability, Jedi Master Kenobi gains 3% ultimate charge. Fantastic. Doubled if it was during their turn. So 6% if it's... He's gaining ultimate charge all over the place. Interesting. Okay, Jedi allies' armor penetration is doubled when targeting a Sith enemy. Enemies and allies are immune to turn meter manipulation. Oh, you cannot manipulate turn meter when using Jedi Master Kenobi. That's interesting. It's enemies and allies. So, so turn meter manipulation. So, think about who does it? Moff Gideon removes turn meter. That'd be considered turn meter manipulation. Who else does it? There's a lot of people that do it. Emperor Palpatine does it. Has turn meter manipulation. So that's interesting.
Assuming that would change the playstyle for the galactic challenges as well.
Yeah, it would.
Galactic conquests, right?
Challenges and conquests. All right. Unique one. May the Force be with you. Jedi Master Kenobi ignores taunt during his turn. All right, so he will always be ignoring taunt. When another light side ally targets Jedi Master Kenobi with an ability, dispel all debuffs on him, and he gains mastery stacking equal to 10% of their current mastery for the rest of the encounter. Okay. So that's interesting. When Jedi Master Kenobi targets another Galactic Republic or light side unaligned Force user ally with an ability, dispel all debuffs on them, and they gain mastery stacking equal to 20% of his current mastery for the rest of the encounter. Okay, so if they target him, he's going to gain 10% of their current mastery. If he targets them, they're going to gain 20% of his current mastery. That's interesting for the rest of the encounter. These effects can't be triggered by granted abilities. So I granted ability, I guess, would be like Jedi Knight Revan's thing that he calls another ally to assist, but then they get that ability to do it to somebody else. That's a granted ability.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know though. Like that one has to be somewhere though.
Yeah, it's always somewhere, but it grants it to someone else whenever it's switched over.
Yeah. Oh, they can't be triggered by granted. Okay.
Yeah,
Wasn't there
it just
something else
can't be
where-
triggered by. Yeah, there was something else that couldn't be triggered by granted abilities.
Okay.
All right. So when a Galactic Republic ally attacks out of turn, all Galactic Republic allies recover 2% health and protection and call the weakest other light side ally to assist, dealing 20% less damage, limit once per turn. So that's what we were seeing here when there was multiple Galactic Republic being called to assist.
Yeah.
Yep.
I will do what I must, but I'm bringing my boys with me.
So interesting there. So I mean, it's a lot so far. So all right, Galactic Legend. This one we know. This is this unit takes reduced damage from percent health damage effects like Darth Malik's life drain, and massive damage effects. So such as annihilate from Nihilus. He can't be annihilated from Nihilus. They take massive damage from destroy effects, excludes raid bosses, and are immune to stun effects. This unit has plus 10% max health. These are all the same. These are always the same. You can't have more than one Galactic Legend in a party or in a team. All right, Ultimate is called It's Over. Okay, they've got it here. Let's take a look at it. Woo. Bringing his friends along. It's over, Anakin. That's what that's from. All right. Final text requires 50% ultimate charge to activate, so it doesn't need 100% charge. There's another Galactic Legend that does this, that you can activate their ultimate without having 100% charge. Ultimate charge. Jedi Master Kenobi gains ultimate charge when he uses his abilities, so he'll gain it whenever he uses any of his abilities. If Jedi Master Kenobi is the leader, he also gains 3% ultimate charge when another light side ally uses a basic ability, doubled during their turn. So essentially 6% if they're not counterattacking. 3% if they are. Dispel all debuffs on light side allies. All other light side allies gain a percentage of mastery stacking equal to the amount of ultimate charge used with this ability, doubled at 100% ultimate charge until the end of the counter. Gain a percentage of mastery equal to the amount. Okay, so if it's 100%, they're gonna get 200% mastery stacking. That's a lot. That's a lot of stats to buff up there. So if it's at 50%, they'll get 50%, so on and so forth. If less than 100% ultimate charge was used, Jedi Master Kenobi gains the high ground buff for 2 turns, which can't be copied, dispelled, or prevented. All Galactic Republic allies gain protection up 20% for 3 turns, which can't be dispelled or prevented. The 100% ultimate charge, if 100% ultimate charge was used, Jedi Master Kenobi gains the high ground buff for 5 turns instead. Okay, so 2 turns if it's less than 100%, 5 turns if it's 100%, which can't be copied, dispelled, or prevented, blah, blah, blah. All light side allies recover 60% health and protection, and all Galactic Republic allies gain protection up 50% for 3 turns, which can't be dispelled or prevented. All right, so if you're less than 100%, you're gonna get him high ground buff for 2 turns. Can't be copied, dispelled, or prevented. And then Galactic Republic allies are gonna gain protection up 20% for 3 turns. If you do 100%, which the goal would be to go to 100%, you get the high ground buff for 5 turns. And then all light side allies recover 60% health and protection, and all Galactic Republic allies gain protection up for 3 turns. 50% as opposed to 20%. So more protection up for your Galactic Republic. Plus, he's going to actually recover 60% health and protection for your entire team. So that's pretty big. High ground buff deals 35% more damage without out of turn attacks, plus 100% counter chance, minus 35% speed. Can't gain ultimate charge. There's the limit cap there. The throttle you down there. So during the 5 turns or 3 turns that he has the high ground buff, he can't gain ultimate charge. So you're not going to be able to just string these along over and over and over again, which is good. Okay. Whew, that was a lot. You need like a PhD for some of these kits, man.
Calculators and shit.
Yeah. Evo and Steep. What do you guys think about this?
I fell asleep.
Oh my god.
It's too much for me to process, man. I gotta see it in motion. Like,
Yeah, this is a lot.
It's a lot.
it's
Yeah. I think once we see him out in the wild, I
we
think
can catch it with Pokeballs.
we can kind of see what's going on.
Oh,
So that's next week on the 16th that he comes out. I'm sure we'll see someone that gets him unlocked day 1. RLT 101 typically has these guys day 1. So we'll see what happens, see what his initial testing is and things like that, and we'll be able to react from that. I'll make sure Evo and Steep go see those portions of the video so they can have some good reactions, and we can come back and actually discuss this. Let's head back to the face. All right, so one last order of business for tonight. We're going to end up going over my side chick account. Now, this is the account that I started with Steep Mosquito. And so I just want to talk to him real quick. Like, how are you enjoying it? I know you kind of touched on it earlier, but how are you enjoying it?
I mean, like I said, it is a lot more fun this time around.
Okay.
Just because I'm playing with, characters that I, actually want to play as.
Yeah.
In the beginning. So that's a plus. Yeah, I see it as being a lot better. Before, it just felt like grinding. Oh, I got Anakin, and my next character is going to be, I don't know, but it's probably going to be like 50 more grinds away.
Yeah. So I mean, you're not new to grinding things out. You play League of Legends. You play Raid Shadow Legends.
Don't call me out in public like that. That's just rude.
Hey man, I gotta call it out because it's to make sure people understand that this is not the first time that he's had to grind it out on a game.
you didn't bring your resume, Steve?
No, I left it at home.
What
My
the
bad.
Unprepared.
So it's not the first game that he's played that requires him to grind. But I agree with him, and you know, CG finally, you know, props out to CG. They finally recognize that the beginning characters you're getting have no real connection to anybody, and if they want to continue to grow this game and have this game be around for a long time, this has already been around since 2015, that they had to grow in order to start capturing some new people into the game. And this was the best way to really do it. Being able to give you some starting characters like Moff Gideon and Jedi Knight Anakin, Old Ben. You know, these are characters that people are going to immediately recognize when they start the game. You get Rey Scavenger. People know Rey from the movies. And so I think it was very good that they made this move towards the new characters, giving them a facelift, because like Jedi Knight Anakin was like Clone Wars style as opposed to the original trilogy, or not the original trilogy, the prequel movie style Anakin. So I think it was really good. I think it was really good. All right, let's head over to the game. So here we are. I am. Me and Steep are actually in the same guild, Elite Force Academy. This is the beginner guild for man, I'm drawing blank. Sigma Nation. And Sigma Nation is actually what all my other accounts are actually part of Sigma Nation in some way or another, whether that be over in Exodus. So shout out to Flav for hooking us up to get into Elite Force Academy. He helped put that together for me. So as you guys can see, I'm not level 60 yet. Not too far away though. We get to unlock Fleet Arena at that point. Current arena rank is 3,142. And this is who I'm rocking right now in the arena. I'm using some of that old evasion meta with Old Ben in the leadership, and we've got some turn meter manipulation with Moff Gideon. We've got a nice AoE with Jedi Knight Anakin, along with some healing immunity and a buff immunity as well. And then we've got my man's Kylo Ren Unmasked crew. He's one of the opening characters as well, as a tank there. And then we've got the Dark Trooper. And so Dark Trooper's over here hanging out as well as a pretty large damage dealer. So I'm enjoying that so far. Currently sitting at level 51, my friends. And we've been playing this for about 2.5 weeks now. Is that right, Steve? Hello?
Yeah, that sounds right.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
So 2.5 weeks. And
Can
here,
you hear me? He's lagging.
yeah, I can hear you now. Oh, I'm lagging?
Okay.
Okay. So 2.5 weeks. I'm at level 51. We've got 5-star Ezra Chopper, almost a 5-star Kanan Jarrus, 5-star Harrison Dulla, 5-star Zeb. Already 5-star Phoenix. So you guys know, here at the Sith Empire, we love going after our Empire characters. And so Papa Palpatine is coming up very soon with having these guys at 5 stars once you can get Kanan there. Along with Thrawn, Grand Admiral Thrawn. Man, I'm having trouble with words today. As far as gear, most of these guys are gear 5 or gear 6. Abilities are around 3 to 4. Most of these guys are gear 5. Kanan's a little bit farther, gear 6. Hera's at gear 4. Zeb's at gear 4, so I've been working on their gear here recently. Moff Gideon's already at gear 6 on his way to gear 7. Same thing with Dark Trooper. Kenobi's at gear 5 on his way to gear 6. I have been starting to work on Genius the Soldier, knowing that I'm only 9 levels away from ships. Geos is a pretty big thing. So I've been working on my soldier as well. So let's go over this real quick. I stopped my Cantina farm on Hera and Ezra. so that I could focus in here on Geonosis Soldier. Now, Geonosis Soldier is almost to 5 stars. Once I get him to 5 stars, I need to quickly get over to Geonosis Spies node over in Cantina so I can farm him up to 5 stars, and I can get their gear rocking and rolling. As far as light side hard node, it's Moff Gideon for me right now. 27 out of 30 shards here. I've already farmed it for the day at 2D hard. And so he's at 3 stars, 3 shards away from 4 stars already, 2.5 weeks in. So that's pretty big. My main dark side farm right now is Jedi Knight Anakin. He's at 3 stars, 4 shards away from 4 stars. And you're going to find him in 1B hard dark side. So very early as opposed to where he was at. You also have him in 3E hard dark side as well. And then, of course, you've got Cantina Battle 7G, which is much further down the line. So this is what we're rocking right now is 1B. At the moment, I'll probably start doing some of these 3E hards just to get some of these other gear. We're starting to move into needing this type of gear more often. But as you can see, with the two shard drops as opposed to a single shard drop per an attempt, it helps you move along quite more comparative to what it used to be. The other characters I'm farming right now is Crew. He's at 13 out of 30, so on his way to 4 stars. We haven't unlocked him yet in Cantina battles. I'm getting very close to 3F, actually. I'm currently working on it. But I want to get over to 3F because that also has his ship. And so I want to get into his ship as soon as possible. But I haven't been farming him at a 1D light side. But we're going to stop that farm here soon so I can just farm him out of Cantina battles as quickly as possible with his ship. Now, some other characters that I'm currently farming right now is the Mandalorian. I'm starting to work on those bounty hunters. So you see the Mandalorian we've got activated. He's at 2 stars. I got to start gearing him here soon. He's at an early node as well. 3C hard, light side, or dark side, which is nice. Also has now he's hit his 1 year mark, so he's got 2 shard drops as opposed to single shard drops. So we're working on him. He's going to help since he is a bounty hunter. Should be able to help us out with getting original trilogy Chewbacca. Cad Bane, as we know, just became a requirement for Jedi Master Kenobi, but he also has a ship, which is why I'm farming him right now. And he's going to be able to fit into that bounty hunter team for me along with Mando. I also started farming Grief Karga. Again, starting to work on bounty hunters here. So he is almost about to be unlocked. He's at 18 out of 25 shards. You can find him over in 3E hard light side. He does also have a fleet node, which you're going to want to farm because it does have a ship in it. But right now, we want to get him unlocked, get him going, at least 5 stars. Excuse me. So we can start using bounty hunters for credit heists and things like that. Now, Boba Fett. You can find Boba Fett in multiple different places, but right now, I'm just farming him out of the Cantina Battle Store. So we'll get in stores here in a little bit. So those are really my main farms right now. As I told you guys in the State of the Galaxy, we're working towards Phoenix Empire. As you can see, my Darth Vader is 2 shards away from being unlocked at 4 stars. There with 80 shards, so that's coming right around the corner. And like I said, Phoenix, we're waiting on Kanan Jarrus. Probably a few more days here to where I'll be able to get him to 5 stars. Once I get him to 5 stars, I should be able to go in and unlock Papa Palpatine, no problem, at 5 stars, and then move over to Thrawn and get him unlocked at 5 stars, hopefully. And that way I can start working on my dark side team a little bit more here, have more of an Empire team that's actually going to be a little bit more synergistic there with having a Papa Palpatine lead. So that's where I'm at right now. I am going to be, as you can see, I kind of got First Order favorited on here. We'll be going after that pretty early in the game. They're a great defensive team for Grand Arena. Not really a big arena team, especially with having Empire and stuff like that out there. I just unlocked mod battles last night. So we're starting to go through here. I'm on level 2. I was able to completely 3-star all of level 1. I'm going to have to go back and do this one just so I get those 3 stars on there. But really want to get through mod battles as soon as possible so I can get into mod challenges. That's really what we want to get into is mod challenges, so that I can start farming these mods out of here. Squad Arena Climb is kind of weird right now. Just because everything is like, everyone's all over the place. You can see here we got Jedi Knight Anakin lead. We've got Old Ben lead. But as I go in here, I went to go look. There's people in our shard that already have Padme Gear 12, Palp Gear 12, and this is what we're seeing at the top right now. Jedi Knight Revan, Relic 4, Geos, there's a Relic 7 crew. So where we started was not the best place to start per se, because it wasn't at the beginning of the month or a quarter. If you guys don't know, typically the arena shards reset or a new shard starts towards the beginning of months, sometimes at quarters. And so usually it's a better time to actually start there so everyone's on pretty much an even playing field. So we'll have some climbing to do quite a bit to get into top 100, top 50. It's going to be later on in the game, and that's okay. Being more of a free-to-play account, I did spend 20 bucks on here. I had a gift card, I'm not going to lie. But it was on the new Bad Batch guys. So this is where I would have had them unlocked anyways if I was able to actually play the event. And so all I'm going to do with these guys is pretty much just gear them and continue to take their levels up as we go throughout the game. But I won't farm these guys until they become free-to-play farmable to 7 stars, Gear 12, and relics and things like that. So, but I feel like they're going to be a good little sleeper team to have on like a back wall in Grand Arena, or even for offense, just depending on what we have. But not a main focus. So main focus right now is going to be Galactic Republic, / Jedi. We got Phoenix, which we're well on our way here. Empire, Bug / Separatist. So I'm probably going to end up farming Newt Gunray pretty early to go in there with Spy and Soldier. And we'll see who else we can farm to get with them, because we're not going to get to Brood Alpha until much later on down in Cantina battles, probably around when we start hitting 85, maybe a little bit before. But that node is farther down in Cantina battles, so it's going to take us a little while to get there. We're focusing in on bounty hunters, First Order, and then I'm forgetting two. I don't remember what the other two were that I was going to focus in on. But the reason I was thinking about 8 teams is specifically because of Grand Arena. So I can have 4 for defense, 4 for offense. Won't have a lot of wiggle room, but it gives us something to be able to use.
Did you say
Huh? Did I say Empire? I did say Empire. Oh, Imperial Troopers. That's 7. Why am I guessing? I have these on a note. Where is Stickies? Sitting here trying to guess, and I got this written down somewhere. All right, here we go. So Phoenix, Palpatine Empire, First Order, Jedi, Imps, so Troopers, Bounty Hunters, Separatists. So I had Separatists and Bugs. This was to kind of get me ready for Grand Arena. So we'll farm Separatists before we get to full Bugs. Because like I said, GBA Geonosis Brood Alpha, we won't get until closer to 85, if not over 85. And then as far as fleets, Galactic Republic fleet, and then it's probably going to actually be Empire fleet over Rebels. Empire fleet is, one, we need a dark side fleet to be able to get Zeta materials. And two, Rebel fleets are a little bit harder to farm for, just because a lot of them need 2 and 3 pilots that you have to gear. So we want to try to keep that as minimal as possible with the amount of characters we have to gear for our fleets to be a little bit more efficient with our resources. So yeah. As far as the store goes, I think you guys know already, in regular shipments, you grab this whenever you can. If it pops up, go ahead and grab it. When it comes to Cantina Battle Store, I accidentally grabbed Chopper earlier today. I was supposed to be grabbing Boba Fett, so I'm currently working on Boba Fett, and that's who I should be grabbing every time coming in here. And that's because I already got Chopper to 5 stars. I want to get Boba Fett to 5 stars, and then I can move back to Chopper. Guild Store. It's all about Colonel Stark for me right now. As you can see, 61 out of 80. Again, like I said, Troopers is part of that plan to be able to have. So we're getting close there as well. We'll get him to 5 stars, and then we'll kind of reassess from there. Squad Arena Store. This right now is just going into Kanan. We need to get him to 5 stars. So tomorrow, I'll be able to have him at 5 stars, hopefully. And then Galactic War Store. This is pretty much going into Zeb and then Cad Bane. So working on Bounty Hunters and Phoenix. And so that's where I'm focusing my resources. You guys got to be smart about your resources out there. You don't get a lot. I can tell you right now, oh my gosh, sim tickets. I cannot wait to get to a point in this game to where sim tickets are not an issue. Right now, it's driving me up the freaking wall. But
9 more levels.
that's all I got right now, guys. In-game, I shouldn't say in-game, but first Galactic Legend on this account will be Supreme Leader Kylo Ren. I'm just gonna put it out there. He's gonna be able to help propel me so much, and help out my guild with things like heroic Sith raid, which we can't do right now, and just help me with being able to get some of those top rewards there, and then of course territory wars, territory battles, grand arena, squad arena. He's gonna help in so many different ways. Steve, you got anything to say, man? Anything you want to say before we get out of here? Hello.
Not really. Just looking forward to continuing to advance and see how quickly I can start to actually get some of the cooler characters. See how long it's going to take me to start getting some Galactic Legends. Are you not able to hear me?
Well, there we go. I missed whatever you said.
Problem?
Yeah. Headset problem.
Did you hear anything?
Nope. Heard nothing.
I was just saying I'm looking forward to continuing to advance in the game, trying to see like how long it's going to take me to get to the part where I can start seeing some of these really, really strong characters firsthand.
Okay.
Obviously these Galactic Legends are like far off dream at this point.
Yeah, they feel like
but, like you were saying, like I've been working on the Phoenix characters like you suggested, and working towards getting Palpatine and Thrawn eventually, so that's probably going to be the first milestone.
Yeah, I think Palpatine Thrawn is definitely a good first milestone. Just looking over everything, good first legendaries to get for sure. They're going to propel you into other legendaries because Empire's needed to get R2-D2, R2-D2's needed to get CLS, and it's just kind of a snowball effect there, to be honest with you. So Phoenix is still to this day one of the best starting 5 characters to get, starting teams to get, just because of what they start the snowball at when it comes to legendary characters. And as you guys know, legendary characters help you skyrocket in this game so much. All right, Evo, any final words, my friend?
Good night.
Good night. All right, so thank you guys both for joining me tonight. This is Steep's first stream here. His voice is out there now officially. It was nice to catch up with Evo. It's been a while. As far as the stream goes.
Been a while. Playing wow.
And oh my gosh. Thank you guys all out there. DSP, Evo, Hotel Hero, Flav, Rick, Jason, the Dark Lord of the Jedi. Thank you guys all for participating over in the live chat today. Let us know what you guys think down in the comments if you're watching this later of the new requirements, the kit reveal of Jedi Master Kenobi. What do you guys think of the new side chick account? Let me know. Do you guys want to see more videos with that? Maybe we can do a new series since Imps is, we lost our co-host of Imps, unfortunately.
No, can't blame me. Nope.
He says blame WoW. Maybe we can get Steep on a regular Tuesday night. And we can go over this new player experience that is now live in the game. So, Flay says thanks, Roostar, and thanks for the awesome stream, Itachi. Thank you, man. All right, guys. Until next time, my name is Itachi. This was Itachi Gaming. Make sure you like this video, comment down below, and if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscription button. What are you waiting for? Until next time, my friends. Deuces.
Money that I don't accept. Something like this.